Oh boy. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. As usual, your girl Casey McDaniel, I am exhausted. Okay. Had a meeting tonight, got in, took a shower, and put on my new little shirt that I bought actually from one of my subscribers and one of the channels that I go to. Georgia Girl. Okay, just wanted to let y'all see. I brought this top from her, ordered it from her website. Thank you, Georgia Girl. I love it. I love it. I'm just wearing it early right now because it's going to be my nighttime little t-shirt for tonight because I was just too tired to look for anything else to put on. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to just come real quick and briefly with everyone to talk about the trending topics that's going on around Robert Sylvester Kelly. Now, one of the topics I wanted to talk about is about the COVID, about him being in contact with COVID. That has been trending since sometime early last month that he was in contact with the virus and they had tested him positive. But it wasn't anything severe with his health or anything like that, anything that he had to be hospitalized for. They just wanted to keep a follow up on his health, being that he was going to have a trial hearing or whatever for his trial in Chicago, and then other things like visitors coming in to see him, to talk, to help him. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm so tired. For the visitors, that if people was coming in to visit him or whatever, of course they have to make sure he's tested for COVID, and also to make sure that who's ever coming to see him are also vaccinated or tested for COVID as well. Because of the coronavirus and everything, nobody coming in contact with the virus or anything, it's now mandated that people are tested whenever they go to the prison. They have to have, um, you know, be fully vaccinated, and especially people like him, who is a high profile case right now that is being worked on, and him being in celebrity status or whatever. These are the things that is the has to be followed. So I was just trying to let everybody know to check on health reports about corona, because it is in season. The COVID is in season. I'm sorry. And it's important that you protect your health and find out as much as you can about protocols. Okay. Find out as much as you can about protocols before we start running with information and being misleading with information. Do your research, check other sources, and everything else. Just don't go by when somebody just want, you know, to talk about R. Kelly. They're gonna put something out there to scare you, or to make you feel his life is at risk. All our lives are at risk. Even me, when I go to work every day, places when I go to work and stuff, they have to test us every weekly. We are tested out. Whole classrooms are tested. Teachers, staff, whatever. We're all tested COVID. Okay. And especially for those who haven't been vaccinated, they have to be tested weekly for COVID. Weekly. Anybody leave work sick or whatever, you can't return back until you have a COVID test. Okay. And it is what it is. So check health reports, check the updates about COVID, what's going on, before you get to scare the public about what's taking place right now, especially with Robert Sylvester Kelly. His attorneys and his legal team, everybody has to be tested for COVID. They have to be tested before they enter inside the place. There has to be no COVID cases going on with right now where they can be in contact with someone to catch COVID, or it's just so much, or someone can catch it from that person. When I got vaccinated, and I was afraid to be vaccinated because I didn't really trust new medicine. When something new is out there, I didn't really trust it. but I had to be because of the place that I worked at. It was something that was had to be done as mandatory, so it's something that had to be done. But before I took the vaccination, I asked questions about it, and I said, wait, what is this vaccination going to do for me? Is it going to keep me from catching COVID? They said, no, it doesn't mean you're not going to come, excuse me, test, I mean, catch COVID. It's just a way to protect you if you do come in contact with the COVID virus. If you do come in contact with COVID, you are going to get the symptoms. You are going to get sick, but it won't be so severe that you will have to be hospitalized. Unless you have like a really serious health condition going on, then that may be more, something at another level. But other than that, the vaccination is there to protect your health from anything, serious, like you being hospitalized, being on the what you call a respirator or whatever they put you on for the breathing or whatever to get you to breathe or whatever. I just had a friend of mine whose son who was just in contact with COVID. Okay, he was a COVID case, and he also was having a hard time breathing, and he said he was like really, really, like really sick. And mom was really stressed out about it, that she didn't want to lose her child through the virus or whatever like that. But other than that, everything turned out fine. He was like that for a few days or whatever, and it was only for a few days he was feeling like that kind of way, like the flu, you know. But then things cleared up, and he's well. He's well, and he's been home resting and everything else like that. But I don't know if I didn't follow up with her to find out if he's back to work, anything like that. So that's what I'm saying. Even where my husband works at, and he works around a lot of people who have gone out of to the going on to glory, and they passed away through COVID, and he has to go in and bring the machines in and all this other stuff or whatever. But he also has to be tested. He has to be careful with himself. That's why I've been keeping my home very, very, very quiet, where there is not too many people coming in and out of my home. And lately it's just been quiet. It's just been us. It's really just truly, truly has been us. And sometimes we just quarantine ourselves and stay in separate rooms, because right now we can't even some at times we can't even be in the same rooms with each other, because I'd be like, you know what, I don't know, because where I work at, around children, him around the hospital, you know, it's like that. Social distancing yourself sometimes, and making sure, you keep everything clean and sanitized and all that other good stuff, like it is what it is. And COVID is here right now, and we just have to do whatever we can to protect our health. And I just wanted to just come tonight and share that information with you all. I don't know if I was clear to everybody, and maybe everybody is not going to get it, because some people look for drama, some people just ride on drama, they just love drama and all that other stuff. But I'm just saying, just know that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, he's fine. He's fine. Maybe some people might have misread something. They didn't do a lot more as deeply into the research, because I knew about it since January. I just didn't bring it to my platform because I just knew that he was okay. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that he was okay. It was really not needed to talk about. It's just that people just need to be aware about what's going on right now, what's taking place, because it's COVID now. And it's hard for sometimes his legal team to come in there to work with him. And they work with him, and they, trying to, use other ways that they can stay in communication with him, and do what they have to do to look through discoveries, whatever, as they trying to strategize his fight right now, strategize his case, his fight right now, moving forward. So there's new things that have to be done. It can't be done the old way. You have to do things in a certain way, and that's why they was giving them a hard time before coming to see Robert Sylvester Kelly. They don't tell you everything, but they just couldn't come in the building being for health reasons, not only just to protect Robert, but to protect themselves as well. And how they had to, strategize things or whatever to get in the building and protect people health and whatever, like the legal team, I would say. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, I didn't go to the trial. I won't be going to the one in Chicago either. If there be a trial in Chicago, I don't know, but I'm just saying I won't be attending. But I like to, follow channels that will keep a good update. Bring good information in a professional manner. Not too much craziness going on around what they're bringing to the public, to front of the viewers and to their subscribers or whatever. Just being professional about it so that I can sit down, take my notes, don't have to listen to a whole lot of craziness and interruptions about things all the time. And it's good. It's good. It's just good to do it that way, especially if you're serious about bringing information to the public about things surrounding what's going on with Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's important that your information is clear. It's clear. Yeah, so I'm gonna go because I'm tired. I am really, you can see it in my face. I am really, really drained after the meeting we had today. People still wanted to stay behind at work and have a conversation, and I was just ready to go. I was like, look, we can take care of this conversation tomorrow. We can leave this conversation for tomorrow. Let us get out of the building. And one thing about leaving the building at night, for safety reasons, somebody has to be there to make sure you get to your car safely and wherever things like that. Somebody should be there to make sure you're leaving out of the building safely because anything, if I'm not in the safest neighborhood at night. So that's one of the things that I was just like, can somebody please see me out and make sure I'm okay when I get to my car? Because I was just asking colleagues, workers, and everything that was still in the building. They was standing there, all still wanting to have their little conversation. They was having a conversation, and I was trying to leave and go home, and wanted to make sure somebody see that I was out safely. And I was kind of tired, and then coming home, I was drained. I was really drained. Had to get myself together for tomorrow. I mean, for bed. So I just said, let me come on here real quickly. I wanted to also let Georgia Girl know that wear, I am wearing a purchase of her T-shirt from her website that she sells. And that's one thing I wanted to also tell you about me is that when you've been supporting my channel and you've been helping me and encouraging me what I do and letting me know what I do and staying in communication with me on my channel or whatever, I will remember you. Okay, in some kind of way. I'm not somehow, some way or the other, especially if I know you have a channel out there, I will support your channel and support whatever work you might do on your channel. And that's just how I give back. And I believe in giving back, especially when people give to me, coming to my channel and helping me, not helping me, but just supporting my channel as far as just coming here as a support to me. Of that, I'm giving you this information and helping you to be able to be more able to know what's going on surrounding Robert Sylvester Kelly and also trying to keep you in the positive light about things, not too much of the negative stuff, but positive stuff. I talk about other things too, but the most important thing that I talk about here is about Robert Sylvester Kelly. So if you've been around supporting my channel from day one, and I seen you here, and you also doing your own thing, whatever you're doing on your channel, and I come around, I will come around to give you that support, and also would like to help you grow your channel and also your business. Anyway, oh, before I go, I know this morning I talked about Bruce Kelly. Continuously keep him in your prayers. Haven't seen him around on these YouTube streets lately. Haven't heard anything about him lately. And I'm just hoping he's okay. And like I said, praying that he gets through his battle with what he's dealing with and hoping that he would come through, overcome. And I'm just hope he's safe and all that other stuff. That's Robert's brother and that's his family member and stuff. And family, they have their problems, but still in all, He still have concerns about his brother, and he loves his brother. Truly know he loves his brother dearly. Sometimes people don't get along. They don't agree about a lot of things. Everybody have their own way about themselves in life, but family is family. Love is love. Love is love. So I just wanted to just say I hope everything is well with him, and I just been had some concerns about him. So if anybody's been in contact with him, I would appreciate if they would bring something, some update or whatever, if he's okay. That's all I needed to say. Okay, so let your girl Casey McDaniel get in ready for her bed. And if God's willing, I may come up in the AM and I may not. But until then, you all be safe, be blessed, love you, peace.